All right, the project right now is I want to do something about the drainage on this building. So with these pipes sticking out, I want to do something cooler than just a pipe. I want to stick a gargoyle on that. I just picked up this guy here and I've been enjoying it so much. I got this one too. I'm printing like Easter eggs and all kinds of things, but I want to print some gargoyles. So let's get that figured out. For these guys, this is tricky because we have two pipes where it's so close together, it's got to be one thing. And they're coming at an angle, which I'd rather the thing be square off the roof. So 90, so this would be 90, 98 degrees. So it's 8 degrees off of 90. Okay, to make a gargoyle that I like, so I found this picture on the internet. This one looks great. So I will import this into this AI program. Now I can take this 3D model and open it up in the editing software. So we have a solid item right now. I need to put a pipe through it and play with the sizes. So we'll just put a negative part and just adjust it till it's correct. This guy is PETG, so see how he holds up. This is the second time I broke this. Having people help out, like they like someone else broke that vise, someone else broke this, and then like I guess these little surprises, like oh, here's another broken tool. This grinder is like brand new. How did they do this? Five-ace bolt. I mean, that thread's on there nice. Half inch. Oh, I bet you that's it right there, actually. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have cut that so short. Let's see. printing this ASA filament in this little room, that stuff gives off some pretty crazy fumes. So I'm gonna move this outside. I'm gonna put vents in here, but for this print, I'm gonna just move this outside. Goes right here. This cuts the filament. All right, this is what we gotta do. We gotta tell it. No, you are. No, you're Anycubic ASA gray. Save. Please say color. That one. Gray. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna set that one as the same thing. Yeah, the AS. You gotta tell it what type of filament it is. Okay. So now they're both. So we have 2 filaments. That spool's gonna run out, but it will just, as soon as it does, it'll pick up on that one. I feel like you should be level. Okay, so it's not. Yeah, how does that look? All right, that's close enough. That's level. All right, great, level. So, right, no, not the PS1. And ASA and. Leveling. All right. The reason I have it in here so it's not too cold for it. All right, here we are the next morning, like 12 hours later. And can you see in there? All right, well, it looks good. What you don't want is a big pile of spaghetti. That looks fine. Let's let that run. It did use up that whole roll and then just switch right to that one, so that's cool. Got a notification saying it was done.
Oh boy.
Let's take a look. Oh, that's a big gargoyle. Let's see, how stuck is it? Let's see.
It looks pretty stuck. Oh, it's that gargoyle.
Yeah, this is the one. Well, this is the double drain.
It's hard to even tell where it is with all the trees.
Yeah. Right there. Look at that. Oh, a little bit of spaghetti, I guess. It's okay.
Or is it just tree spaghetti?
That does look like tree spaghetti.
Yeah, it's just tree.
No, he looks good. He looks good. I'll put that up.
His nose is cute.
Yeah. I like them. Oh yeah, look at that. Are these pipes long enough? I guess we gotta glue them. Alright, he looks pretty cool there. Seeing his mouth there, those pipes. That'll drain. simulating a little bit of rain there. I already have the drawing I did last year to design these dormers. So let's 3D print this. So let's break it into sections, probably do 3 prints, concrete, wood, and roof. So here's our walls. So let's change, so we got some dimensions to change here. So this is actually narrower now. That's how it used to be. Actually, okay, here's the cabin model with all the windows and loft added in properly. So I can save this as an STL file, which will then open up in the 3D printing software. Now in the 3D printing software, I flipped it for the best print. I took a picture. Okay, I took a picture of the walls, roof, and the foundation, and is able to make that into a texture file and apply it to the walls. And then I could just make copies of this and print it. This is just in here for shipping. You know, this is the next day. I'm not doing good with this one. It's just, it just keeps saying AMS motor overloaded. Then you hit finish and it'll print for 20 minutes and then not overloaded. This is not, you know, these things with a million error codes are just, like, don't program in error codes, just make it work. Great, finally got a good print out of this. First one, I was having issues with it feeding. Finally getting this filament tube as straight as possible seemed to fix it, so. Don't need to print any roofs, and I need that many foundations, and that many foundations, and that many walls. Flowers out here. Really makes this spot look nice. Having all my lawn decorations painted looks nice too. Since the whole book is about fixing up this little cabin, anyone who orders my book before October 10th has a chance of getting them. They're signed, you know, one of 100. My buddy just bought this ski. We notice it is missing a drain plug. And here it is. Let's print it. Okay, 48 minutes later. Oh, that wasn't supposed to come off. Let me flex the plate. Maybe I should re-glue this. Hang on. Alright. See, I put the glue down. It's just, look, I lost some of it. May print it again, but let's see if it fits first. Because it look, it's kind of broke apart.
What do you think, Blue? Huh?
Yeah, that works. I feel like it just broke though. Well, either ABS or you might have to like pry it off here. Pull that plate out.
You glue this one down, you said?
Yeah, I did put glue down. Well, I had a couple prints that didn't stick before, so. Alright, so I break all the supports off. It was higher infill, I flipped it over, and I used the stronger filament, so. But this is letting us ride it today. You just crank it down tight. I mean, these things don't.
I'm gonna go crazy about it. I think that's good enough.
Yeah, no, that's, you know,
That's tight.
better than not having it. All right, let's go ride. See if that one stays floating. First ride on that. This has much better designed heater vents where you turn them like that, that's off. There's the Kubota vent that we could scan.
Better. We might need to put this up higher.
Yeah. Cody, buddy, we're trying to,
Maybe we should,
Are you gonna jump on the workbench too, buddy?
Yeah, so it struggles with black and reflective things, although since we're doing it inside, I think that'll help it. And we'll be in scan mode.
So do I need the preview or just
No, you can just go right to scan.
go submit again?
And hold it further away, and yeah, now it'll get us tracking because it's got all those markers on it. Yeah, basically just getting all the angles and then watching on the screen as
All right, so with 3D scanning that, we were able to import it into this Fusion program. So here is the ball shape that is the right size to fit in the Can-Am. And here is the housing that the ball clips into. All right, so let's print these. All right, and there is the 3D printed vent versus the original. These ones break all the time for no reason. So I'll just print these when I still kind of want to mess with this, maybe more add some like golf ball texture to this to make it a little stiffer. I don't think that one's gonna break, so I like that. Hey guys, right? You guys are the ones breaking them. I think you kicked the dashboard. All right, are you a reason those break from kicking the dash? This is my first ever loader right here. Let's get that cleaned up for my son. 30. We got this hole in the seat, and biggest issue here, this is called out a bad wheel bearing.
Sure to look at that. It's a circle, but sure.
There we go. Alright, so let's see. So for this, we can go. Let's make it all width. So these look way too big. Yeah, 4.8 by 4.8. What? How did that happen? Let me just redraw this in this program. So let's see. Let's do add primitive. That'd be a cylinder. And now we're gonna resize it. So scale, and you're gonna be 0.2. negative part, and we're going to do a cylinder. Scale 0.32 and your 0.32. You gotta be in the center. Sorry, so then you can do this. You can do, let's do 4 by 4. So I'll do you. Yeah, that's gonna be 4. 4 equals. Okay, that should be that exactly centered. Yeah. And let's just do clone and 1. Bang. All right. All right. That looks better. Alright, well, there's an example of it not working. With the printer, yes. Alright, what? Let's do enable support. What's that look like? No, it's the same thing. I'm gonna flip you again. Maybe you're gonna print better like this. Let's try that. Oh, printing great, it's not sticking. Jeez, that didn't stick at all. Okay. A little bit of a curve to it, but... Alright, so here's our part. It fits. Cuts. I mean, like, is that stuck at all? No. It turned out good. All right, so I always like this loader because you could sit here, ride it, and control it like this and push yourself. Probably a little too big for it, but all truck in position. That's efficient loading, right about. That's right about where you'd want to be to load that. No, I'm too big for it. Let's see, can I work it like this? Alright, I'm happy with how this repair turned out, and my son can enjoy this loader just like I did. I think that's good practice for running a real loader.
Oh, yeah, we can pick them up and put them down. Good job, baby. That's the handle.
Yeah, there he is.
You got
Yeah. Alright, this was one of my favorite loaders when I was little, so now you get to play with it. It's all fixed up for you. A little small for it, but here, can you load this truck? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoa. That's...
Alright, I'm going to kind of end this video on 3D printing stuff. So when I first heard of these printers, my impression was kind of negative, being that they were just, you know, for printing crude plastic junk. But now that I have one and some time's gone by, my opinion has kind of changed. But some of the things I like are, you know, one, you could say you need a part right away. You can just 3D print it. Like, for example, on that jet ski. Design your own parts and see it made into a physical item. It's, you know, for either as a functional part or even just prototype parts to check fitment of things. It's a good learning tool for doing 3D modeling. Other thing, it's like one of the most futuristic things where you can just download a physical item and then have it appear in like some box. You know, that's almost like such a futuristic Jetsons style thing, and I think it's only going to get better with time. Overall, it is a pretty cool process. So, all right, well, let's go work on something else.